The college football schedule is slammed with games this weekend. The slate includes Mercer's game tonight, as you saw earlier in the broadcast, Georgia Tech's game Saturday in Ireland, and Kirby Smart's debut in Atlanta. 41 NBC's Bill Shanks and Tucker Sargent made their picks in this latest edition of Rant and Rave.
Rant and Rave. We have actual college football to talk about, Tucker. Let's start with Mercer kicking it off tonight, Thursday night, against the Citadel at Five Star Stadium. I'll take Mercer. I think they'll win. I think it could be a very good game. It's a conference game, Tuck, so that could be very important on the schedule.
Yeah, looking back these last few seasons, it's been really close between these two teams, but that crowd at Mercer is going to be loud. It's going to be a lot of excitement in the air there. I think it'll be a close game, but the Citadel, I know Mercer has 20 returning starters. They should be pretty good this year, but I think the Citadel gets them. They were the SoCon champs last year.
They were. It could be a very good game. Hopefully another good game will be Saturday morning at 7:30. Grits and bacon in Georgia Tech and Boston College in Dublin, Ireland. Not Dublin, Georgia. They would have been better off staying in Georgia and going to Dublin, Georgia, playing at the Shamrock Bowl. You know, Georgia Tech's got all their running backs back this year, going up against the #2 defense in the country last year as far as run defense. They'll be a very good matchup, but I think those Tech boys with that running game back in order, and especially that kid from Ware County who ran all over Northside last year, I think that kid could do some damage for Tech on Saturday, and they'll win.
As long as they stay healthy, yeah, they should win. Boston College does have a very good defense, but nothing on offense. And Paul Johnson just doesn't have back-to-back awful years. So I think Georgia Tech really starts the season off with a bang with a win over Boston College.
Issue 3, Georgia, North Carolina. Georgia. Need we say more? I mean, come on. Georgia's going to win this game. It is a really good matchup, all jokes aside. And you know what? North Carolina's defense could be a little bit better this year, but their offense is very good. 3 great receivers. They got the Switzer kid on special teams who's good. The quarterback, I think, is going to be very good for them. Of course, Elijah Hood, the running back. But who's going to start and run out there for the first time? We'll be waiting with bated breath to see that. I think it'll be Jacob Eason, and Georgia will win with 80% of that crowd in their favor.
Look, I understand the optimism, the regime change for Georgia fans.
Drinking the Kool-Aid, Tuck.
Definitely are, but in football you got to kind of see it to believe it, and we have seen North Carolina, we haven't seen Georgia yet, so I'm picking the safe pick and going North Carolina to pull off the upset.
Okay, we hear you. Finally, your Auburn Tigers at home at like 10 o'clock at night on Saturday.
Rowdy.
Clemson, drunk. Clemson
drunk and rowdy.
Tigers against the Auburn Tigers, Eagles, whatever they're called this week. Come on, you're not going to beat the #2 team in the country. You're not going to stop Deshaun Watson. That defensive line can't stop him, can it?
Maybe they can. Some crazy things have happened in Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we've seen. Georgia against Georgia, against Alabama. Yeah, crazier things have happened. But again, I got to see it to believe it from Auburn. Clemson comes in with too much firepower. I think it's close, but I think Clemson wins the game.
Should be a great weekend. And for us, don't forget on Friday night, we've got high school football action, the End Zone at 11:15. We will see you then.